Good morning from Seoul, South Korea. My name is Steve, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm heading out on a tour of the DMZ, the demilitarized zone that separates North and South Korea. I booked this trip through KLOOK, and I'm really excited because it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. What makes this tour even more special is that we'll also get the chance to meet a North Korean defector and hear her story. But before we head out, don't forget to hit that like button and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content about Korea and life in Taiwan. Here are some of the highlights of today's tour. We'll start at Imjigak Peace Park, then check out the North Korea Experience Hall, where we'll have a live Q&A session with the North Korean defector. After that, we'll explore the 3rd infiltration tunnel, head up to the Dora Observatory for a view across the border, and finish the day with a stop at Unification Village. First, we'll hop on the subway from Seoul Station to Myeongdong Station. The meeting point for the tour is just outside Exit 9. Here's the bus for our tour. I'll be sitting near the back in the second to last row. Our tour guide, Miel, is sharing some information about the trip and giving us a bit of background on the history of the DMZ. After about a 45-minute ride, we arrived at our first stop, Imjigak.
We didn't put any wire fence to the borderline, so we don't know borderline, but 200 of the camel, it's gonna be borderline, okay? So red line is the MDL line, which is stand for military demarcation line, okay? But 2 kilometers down, southern limited line, and we call this zone. Oh, thank you. Only 2 people. Oh my God, okay, DMZ, okay? North Korea, they made their flag about 80 meters high in their propaganda village. So we made a higher 100 meter tall.
Imjigak is a symbolic site near the DMZ, built to honor peace and hope for reunification.
They couldn't have the North Korea. All the North Korea distribution system has been collapsed. So people in North, they have to make the money by themselves.
Next, we're heading into the North Korean Exhibition Hall. Where we'll see some displays and have the chance to meet a North Korean defector. Meeting the North Korean defector was really eye-opening. She shared her journey escaping from North Korea to China, then Mongolia, and finally making it to South Korea. Truly inspiring and full of respect. Unfortunately, we weren't allowed to film her speech, but it was truly moving to hear her story in person. On top of the North Korean Experience Hall, there's an observation deck that offers a really nice view. They also have cable cars here, though we didn't ride them this time. There are also some really cool spots here for taking photos. There's a peace bell here that you can ring if you buy a ticket. There's a small rest area here with some shops where you can grab snacks and drinks.
See the river. We call this river Imjingang River. All the river came from the north and it all goes west part and it meet to the Han River. So do you know Han River in Seoul, right? Han River. So they met together, they connected each other. So sometime happened, North Korea spies, they swam to the Imjingang River and then they came to the Seoul area. Big happened. So we put the CCTV, so no more spy through the Imjingang River. Okay. Can you see the big boat over there? 1 o'clock direction. Boat over there. Okay. So this area, present U.S. military camp, Camp Warrior. Camp Warrior. Some people they work at the JSA. Front of the Black Tower building. It was into Korea liaison office. So after that situation, no more Kaesong.
Now we're on our way up to the Dora Observatory. The Dora Observatory is a lookout point near the DMZ where you can get a clear view into North Korea, including villages, fields, and even a propaganda village. This is the original Dora Observatory building, but we'll be walking up to the newer one. The observatory offers scenic views across the DMZ. You can even see into North Korean territory through binoculars, though, unfortunately, taking photos or videos is strictly prohibited. Luckily, our tour guide did share photos and videos with the tour group. Here are some of them. You can see the North Korean city of Kaesong. Now it's time for the most exhausting part of the tour, exploring the third infiltration tunnel.
We go until here, so only difference is 170 meters from the military demarcation line. So South Korea, we made a 1, 2, 3 blockade. First one, 5 meter thick. Second and third one is 1 meter thick. It's all protection, everything from the North Korea. So it means all of you, you are safe, no problem. Okay. You know what? Going down 5 minutes. Here 7 minutes. Here 7 minutes. Here feel like forever because it's very slow. Okay. But 10 minutes. Okay. So total it's gonna be 25 to 30 minutes. Okay. So when we found this tunnel, exactly this area. So one PVC pipe has been blew up shooting to the air. That's why South Korea we made this tunnel to find this tunnel. So another one we made it in 2003 to more welcome people. So to by South Korea. Okay. But this one we are using for the monorail way going up, going down. But every day broken. So they fixed it during the 1 month and the next day broken. So we have to take the walking way in here. Okay. North Korea told us, no, we didn't make the tunnel. Maybe South Korea, you guys make the tunnel for the invasion of the North Korea. Going crazy, okay? But we can. So here, 73 meters deep inside. So if you have a claustrophobia, asthma, high blood pressure, low blood pressure, it's not allowed to go inside, okay? It's not. Also, military zone, we have to put everything in the locker. No mobile phone, no cell phone, no camera, no video. Everything into the locker. But bottle of water, watch. And then water, bottle, no problem.
A few moments later.
Of course, we had to take a few photos with the DMZ sign. Here's a really fun spot. You can actually step from South Korea into North Korea right across the 38th parallel. Definitely a must-do photo moment.
So as I told you, after 15 kilometers, we have a Kaesong Industrial Complex, and then 5 kilometers more, Kaesong City, third largest city in the North Korea. Okay, it's not because of the size, because of the population, it's because of the size. Okay, the Kaesong toll gate. Okay, thank you. After that,
Afterwards, we headed back towards Seoul and made a quick stop at a shop selling DMZ souvenirs. Here is a ginseng farm. Pretty cool.
you can see the tree over there, big tree over there. Is it fake tree or the real tree? Fake or the real?
Fake.
Real.
Yeah, it's a fake one, right? Because it's Korea government tried to make in this area not only tension but also peaceful area. So they want to make the South Korea people visit in here and then learn about Korea war history.
It took about an hour and a half to get back to Seoul because of the traffic. Everyone was pretty exhausted from the heat and all the walking. We got dropped off at City Hall Station and then headed back to Seoul Station to grab some dinner. For dinner, we had gamjatang, which is a delicious Korean pork bone soup with potatoes and vegetables. The food was okay, but it definitely doesn't compare to the gamjatang we had back in Ulsan. We walked around a bit to digest before hopping on the subway a couple of stops back to Myeongdong Station. Our plan? To enjoy some solbing, Korean shaved ice. I got the shaved ice with soybean powder and chewy rice cakes, my favorite. I also got a side of honey hotteok, and it really hit the spot. If you could visit the DMZ, which stop would you be most excited to see? The observatory, the tunnel, or meeting a defector? Let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching all the way to the end. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned, there's more fun from my Korea trip coming soon. See you in the next one.